Hey friend, welcome to the Self-Care Isn't Selfish podcast. I'm your host, Emily Nichols. I'm a self-care coach who is on a mission to help you get your body and mind fit through simple and sustainable self-care habits. And I get it. I'm a busy working boy mom who used to feel like a hot mess all the time until I found a solution, my own self-care routine. And friend, I want that for you too. Join us each week to hear attainable self-care tips for all areas of your life from my amazing guests or quickie episodes with me sharing my own experiences and professional wellness knowledge. After each episode, you'll leave with an action plan to start making self-care a priority in your life and get your body and mind fit. So grab a cup of coffee, glass of wine, or your favorite sparkling water, and let's do this. Surprise! I decided to drop a bonus episode of the show for you this week. I'm actually recording this on Monday. It's a big snow day here in Indiana, and it's President's Day, so we are all home. And I was just feeling this on my heart to share with you today, this bonus episode. So I thought I would just get on the mic and record it for you and hopefully inspire you a little bit as well. So let me give you a little background. So I shared over the summer, actually in episode number 41, You Can Do Hard Things. It was a self-care quickie tip about how I studied and took my exam and passed for my certified personal training certification. And before I took the test, before I even started studying it and going through all the course materials, I just always talked down to myself, like, you're not smart enough to do this. You're just teach group fitness, just the basics. But I really wanted to level up my knowledge in order to give my clients the best experience possible for their minds and bodies working with me and provide some extra opportunities for me as well. So back in episode 41, I shared how I took the test, I passed, I did hard things, and it just made me feel so confident and had a snowball effect in other areas of my life as well. But I don't think I shared the true reason why I really, really wanted to get my personal training certification, and that was so I could teach at Orangetheory someday. So I took my first class at Orangetheory back in 2019. And after my first class, I left there and was like, I have to teach here. I have to be a coach here. This feeling, this fire, this drive was in me at the time where I was like, I could just see myself there. You know what I mean? When you have that feeling and that vision. The same thing happened to me back in 2014. I was taking indoor spin classes and other group fitness classes at the time and just really felt this calling on my heart. Like, you could do that. You would have so much fun doing that. You'd be able to meet so many great people, impact so many people's lives. You should do that. So I just went and got my spinning certification in 2015 is when I started teaching group fitness, starting with spin. And fast forward 4 years after that, and I needed a break from teaching group fitness. Back in 2019, I've shared this before on the podcast. I decided to stop teaching group fitness temporarily. I didn't know how long that break would be, so I stopped teaching at Cycle Bar, where I was teaching at the time. I'm still teaching boot camp at my church to help serve in that capacity because I feel like that's the best way for me to serve at church, in all honesty. But I hadn't had that fire, that group fitness high feeling, and I had been missing it. But I needed to take a break from teaching group fitness because I was working a lot of evening hours, and that just wasn't going to work with my family and #self-care. It was becoming too stressful for myself and my family for me to be gone that much. My kids are getting older. They have more activities in the evening, and I need to be with them because they're a priority over teaching group fitness for me. At that same time, I left my old full-time job, started a new job, and launched the podcast. I did this all in a month. I normally wouldn't recommend anyone doing that, but I'm the type of person, if I make the decision, I have to do it right now and go all in. Otherwise, I'll just think about it and dwell and not do it. Okay? So, full circle story here. So, like I said, over the summer, I took my personal training certification with the full purpose of teaching at Orangetheory someday because that's what you needed. So I was reaching out to the lead coaches there, management, letting them know, like, oh, I got my CPT and, if there's any openings for coaching, but here's when I would need it. I want early morning and weekends because that would work best for my family and my lifestyle as far as my work goes. And there was absolutely nothing available at that time. And what I wanted to share with you today is if you have a dream, go for it. But be patient and don't compromise what you value in order to get to that goal or dream. I could have started teaching at Orangetheory a while ago, but it wasn't the right time. I had to be patient, wait for God's timing, wait for that calling on my heart when I knew it was going to be right. And y'all, the time is now. The time is right. I'm now teaching at Orangetheory here in Avon, Indiana, and I am just riding a high, riding on cloud nine, all of those all of those terms. I am just so on fire and feel so alive to be back in my element teaching live group fitness classes in the format that Orangetheory offers. It's such a wonderful full body workout, mind workout, and the community at Avon is just it's just like no other. So I'm just so blessed to be able to coach there, and have it not interfere with my family's lives, my work's life, and just be able to pour into people in a live group fitness coaching atmosphere that I haven't really felt in a really long time. So, I still am offering virtual group fitness and training on demand. And you can find links for that in my show notes if you ever want to work out together virtually. And also you can join my free Facebook group. There's a link in the show notes as well. Starting next week, I will be posting a Workout Wednesday mini workout for our friends over there in the Facebook group. So come join us over there every week. I also post a worksheet to help us take action based on the podcast each week as well. But, fitness is where my self-care journey started. Nutrition with the Whole30 took it to another level. And then my mindset and personal development journey on top of it. It's all just intertwined together. And I'm so grateful to be teaching live in person at Orangetheory. If you are ever in town and want to catch a class with me, please let me know. I would love to meet you in person. Obviously, we're following all the safety precautions right now because COVID and blah, blah, blah. But we are back and we're teaching live group fitness classes. So again, if you have a goal, if you have that tug on your heart to do something, do it. Find a way to do it, but don't compromise anything in order to get to that goal. I probably wouldn't have been very happy if I started teaching at Orangetheory 6 to 8 months ago because the timing would have been horrible for my family and myself. Be patient. Wait for that timing. If you have that tug on your heart, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. It's the biggest piece of advice I can give you for today. So everyone stay safe. I'm going to go cuddle up with my boys and probably watch a movie on this snowy day, and I will catch you all next week. Thanks for listening.